Hey guys, Desert Time Living Real Estate team here. I'm Shauna, this is Braden and Henry, and we're out here at Union Park at North Terra, a new home build community in North Phoenix. We wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about new construction and what that looks like. So one of the reasons we really love Union Park is there's a lot of things going on here for the community to make it feel a lot more like a community. We've got a community pool. They have a lot of activities that they do for the residents here. They have a little kiddie pool for the little ones, and they have parks. They've got a main park here, but then they have parks dispersed throughout the community, which is really great. They also have plans for retail coming soon here, as well as a neighborhood school that will be right here on the other side of the post for the kids that live in this area. We have 3 builders out here currently with a 4th scheduled to come this fall. So Braden, what are some of the things that people need to think about if they're considering new construction for their next purchase?
Yeah, I think the biggest consideration is just what your specific situation is and what your goals are. If you're a first-time home buyer, let's say you're currently renting, you're going to need to consider, when does your lease end? Is that going to meet up with the timeline of when your new build will be finished, or are you going to have to renew your lease, or maybe renew for a shorter lease period? Like, if you have your typical 12-month lease that ends in the middle of when your home is being constructed, maybe you need 3 to 6 months instead of a full 12-month lease. Or if you're a homeowner and you're looking to move up into a new build community or downsize, maybe just move into a new community that you are just absolutely in love with. What is it going to take to sell your home? Do you need to do renovations? Do you absolutely have to sell that home in order to buy into that new development? So it's really important, I think, to just talk to a professional, talk about what your home ownership goals are and how we can help get you there. So what do you think is the first step when someone's trying to buy a new build community in a new build community?
Okay, well, the first step is you're definitely going to want to go visit the new build communities and see what you like. You may find that there's a particular builder that you just have fallen in love with the design of their homes. You also want to look at the area amenities, what's close by, and what fits your lifestyle. So you'll want to visit different communities so you can definitely have a good feel for what works for you and your family and whatever your goals are.
Definitely.
And then, Braden, why is it important for people to talk to a realtor before they go and visit?
Yeah, so a lot of people will just go and visit the model homes and they won't call a realtor because they're not necessarily serious right now. But here's the thing, that is one of the biggest ways that you can harm yourself when you're buying a new construction home. And here's why. It's that you go into a model home, you're going into the builder's territory, essentially.
Yeah.
And the reps that are in there, they work for the builder and they're going to ask you to sign in. And if you don't have a realtor with you, they're not going to let you use a realtor for the rest of the process. So they're cutting out you having someone to negotiate for you, having someone to communicate with the builder, get updates for you. And that's not in your best interest as a buyer. You want someone that's representing you, not the seller.
Yeah.
You want someone, working on your best interest, for your best interest, and also just getting updates and communicating and doing a lot of the things that you are not going to get without a real estate agent, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people don't know this. When you have us or somebody else represent you when you go into a model home, the seller actually pays our commission, so it doesn't cost you anything to have somebody help you and be on your side. And the seller has representation, and you really want to have that representation as well.
Yeah. And I think, it's interesting because a lot of buyers will tell us that, they hear it's going to cost them extra to use us when they buy a new home build. And
yes.
That's just simply not the case.
It's not true.
It doesn't cost the builder anything extra. It's built into their costs and what they're offering. If anything, if you don't use us, they're saving money.
Yep.
So it doesn't cost you extra. They're not going to add on our fee to your home purchase.
True.
And it, for that, I think as a buyer, it's really important to make sure that you have representation and, just know the facts before going into, that situation.
Absolutely.